Hello, it's me. I was wondering if you would like to be nosy with me and look into your person. Hello and welcome to my channel. It's me, Jess. Today I thought we could do another pick a card reading. It's kind of piggybacking off of yesterday's reading, which was what do they misunderstand about you? And so this one's going to be what do you misunderstand about them? So hopefully this will be a helpful reading. I also wanted to let you know that I've been doing these like little mini pick a card readings over on Instagram where I just like write a little blurb. It's kind of cute and really fun, and it's easy for me to do like whenever I just have a spare moment. So I've been churning them out over there. So if you want to follow me over there, you can. My handle, I guess is what you call it. I'm not really sure, but my you can find me at jesspuckett.love over there. And let's go ahead and get into this. I've got 3 piles. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I'll put a picture up if you want to look at that to choose your pile. Otherwise, let's get into this. Okay, pile number 1. Yes, what do you misunderstand about this person? Oh my goodness. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Me sucking my teeth? That energy, pile number 1, that's what you misunderstand about this person. Just grit. This person has been through a lot. Whatever you think you know about this person, I promise you, you know what they want you to know about them and nothing more. This person keeps a lot bottled up inside of them, but it's more than that. It's more than keeping it bottled up inside of them. It's like they use it as fuel. They use it to fuel themselves towards their destiny, because I keep hearing Destiny's Child in my head, survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to work harder. I'm a survivor. I'm going to make it. I will survive. Keep on surviving. I'm hearing indomitable soul. I've really been obsessed with Anurata energy lately, and that is the indomitable soul. It's somebody who is the lotus. And they say in the Lotus Sutra, no mud, no lotus. And this person came from the mud. I'm hearing Lil Wayne came from the gutter looking like my mother. So this person came from the gutter. And in one way or another, it's like, but they have persevered. This person's light should have gone out long ago, pile number 1, but it is their strength, it is their grit, it is their resiliency. This person got smart is what I'm hearing. This person got very, very smart. And I actually feel like this is the energy, this is where it comes from, where you misunderstand this person, because they've had to learn to be so independent. This is such an independent person. They have, I'm hearing Rumpelstiltskin. They have the talent of turning straw into gold. And Rumpelstiltskin, right? That whole story is like, you can never guess my name. You can never guess my name. This person doesn't really show all of themselves. They're very aware of what they show and what they don't. Even here, you know, with this Justice card, keeping things hidden, because this person has come from a very toxic situation. If you can see my hands shaking, I'm so sorry. I've had a lot of coffee. There's been a lot of toxicity in this person's life. I actually am hearing that this is karmic, and I keep hearing Destiny's Child, but I'm hearing them when I won't sing this to you, but it's like they harmonize and they sing Child of Destiny. Like, this person's kind of an orphan. We get that energy on here a lot. So no wonder you're drawn to that person in one way or another. And sometimes it's harder when that orphan energy comes, but the people are still around and they're toxic and they're just kind of maybe gaslighting you or things like that. So this person, they've done a lot of healing. But yeah, I'm hearing Child of Destiny. So this person, it's like they're not a child of a family. They're a child of destiny almost. And destiny raised them. I'm hearing destiny raised them. The streets raised them. So for some of you, like, they were not home a lot. They were out in life. Life raised this person, animals. Maybe there's some kind of a connection there. I feel like your person, regardless of how old they are with this crone energy here, I'm telling you, your person's been through it. There's nothing this person has not seen. They're an old soul for sure. And right next to this pyramid, I think this person could have a connection to like ancient Egypt or one of those pyramid, the Mayans. I'm really getting Egypt though for some reason. But one of those like pyramid building more ancient civilizations. This is a really, really old soul. And actually with this here, because I did the reading yesterday that was like, what do they misunderstand about you? And I think that this actually could be connected to the desert pile, which I think was pile number 3. About like being isolated and needing help, because this person does not reach out for help because you could be dealing with an avoidant attachment style where because of their early environment, they equate relationships and reaching out for help with pain, with neglect. It's like if you share too much about yourself, then somebody could weaponize that against you or, whatever that is. So this person is strongly developed internally. And I think this person does need a lot of help. And what else you misunderstand about them, pile number 1, is that they actually do want a relationship with you. This person's not so good at relationships because they try to block themselves off. When they start to feel that like maybe that intimacy, they start to feel that healing, then maybe this person does like kind of push back and block off. This person, yeah, they're and they don't really take in a lot from the outside. This is a very internally motivated person, and I actually think that they're very driven by spirit in some way because I keep hearing they are. And I'm also getting this something about Kundalini energy. So like, the Kundalini energy, you've got the bottom, that's the serpent, that's the red energy, right? But then you have the top, that's the white, and it's the dove, and then they meet in the middle. So this person, it's not connected for them right now, like their lower chakras and their upper chakras, that energy, but it will be. This person has had to fight really hard. I'm hearing Maslow's pyramid. This person's had to fight really hard to get their base need met in order to self-actualize, but this person, in a way, flipped it. I'm curious about this. It's so interesting that I'm getting this in a reading because you often hear with Maslow's pyramid that you've got to build it up from the bottom. Like you have to have your base needs met, but I'm convinced that there's a way you can flip it. And I think your person has done that they've been so guided by spirit from early on they had to be in order to get out of like whatever toxicity they were in. And it was karmic. I'm hearing it is in some way karmic. Yeah, this person's family is toxic. And oh, look at this. This is so clear. This person has a very toxic family situation, possibly with a Queen of Swords here. It could be this person's mother, very manipulative, somebody who's very cold. Again, like there's something about revealing too much about themselves, what they want, what's hurting them, what's bothering them, that would then get weaponized or used against them in some way, or they would just be left to suffer alone and not have their needs met. So yeah, this person comes from a really toxic place, and they've had to learn how to cut these strings, these ties. That's karmic. That's what your person's here to do. Your person could be Kritika or Swati or have those energies strong in their chart. Those are both blade energies, in order for this person to expand. So that's something I feel like you just misunderstand where this person's coming from and why they're so independent. This person probably pushes you away, and it could be that avoidant energy that you're bumping up against. And you're like, if this person, I'm hearing NF, if you want love, you have to learn how to change. You're going to have to give some away. If you want trust, you're going to have to give some away, right? Because that equal give and take thing, this person wants that, but they're scared. They're scared because this person, they have like this little flame. They really are a light in the dark for people, but they've had to fight really hard for that, and be very smart. this person came from a very unsafe place. They've had to build up their own willpower. And I'm hearing a candle in the wind. Like this candle should have gone out a long time ago. And so maybe this person, actually they are kind of Princess Di-esque because, you know, she married into the royal family, but she didn't really belong there. I think this person incarnated in this life in a family that's not part of their soul pod. It was like, I also have a theory that women are not born into their soul pod families. They marry into them, but that's just, maybe that's part of it. But like this person's soul pod, it was like there was just a lot of toxic energy that karmically they had to clear out. And so they've been doing that. But this person can be very distant, and they are distant because those are their coping mechanisms. This person kind of shuts down. You know, they really are like enveloped in that pyramid energy, but they're very spiritual, and they try to connect with spirit here in some way. And I feel like they're going to connect those upper chakras and lower chakras. They are going to do that. And when they do, they've got a strong destiny. This person's really, really working on healing. And I'm hearing they are becoming in spite of, not because, most people can say, you know, because of the help that I've gotten from other places, this person in spite of where they come from, they are making it. They're making it. They're healing. They're doing a lot of healing. I actually feel like when these connect here and like the heart chakra, the solar plexus chakra, look out world. You know what I mean? This person has a lot of wisdom with that crone energy. And this person doesn't really take whatever it is that they're looking at for face value. They've learned that so much. This person, they really understand a lot of psychology, a lot about the mind in some way. They understand a lot about the darker sides of life because I feel like people have had that towards them. Like, I think this person has a problem with older women. Older women have like been very jealous of this person. I'm hearing Jealousy by the Gin Blossoms. Maybe you want to listen to that song. There's a lot of songs here. And I actually think maybe music is an outlet for this person. Where it's like where they can be alone. It's where they can get pumped up, get gassed up, you know, in order to continue on with their life. If you know this person, maybe they do have like something that's very important to them, a necklace, a medallion, something that they wear for some kind of protection here. Or, oh look, it's the symbols of the Kundalini as well too here. This person's, okay, oh, so yeah, Anuradha is actually the Saturn ruled nakshatra in Scorpio, and that is where you start to receive personal one-on-one directed information from spirit in order to activate your Kundalini energy. This person's Kundalini energy is activated, and they're growing it, and it's weird because it's activated from the top and from the bottom. Like spirit is trying to reach this person, and they are. This person is this person's looked over. They have I think 7. They have 7 spirits that are around them. Pleiades. This person could have a connection with the Pleiades. There's something that channels through this person, courses through this person. If you're like, why, you know, because we're taught that if we're loners that, you know, there's less strength in that. And if you look at this person and you're like, this person seems to thrive on their own, that it's because they're not alone. Oh, I'm hearing from Noah, the new Noah, and he's building the ark. And so that mean king from Cain, from the line of Cain, comes and he's like, you stand alone and you dare defy me. And he's like, I'm not alone. So if you know that this person's kind of ballsy, maybe like more ballsy than they should be for somebody who seems to be so alone, it's because they're not alone. This person is absolutely bolstered by spirit. This person has some kind of psychic abilities and psychic gifts. At the very least, they're just now learning how to turn them on. They're learning how to channel it down into the world in some way. And it's all going on very privately. This person is really I'm getting hermit energy from here. They're locking themselves away from the static of the world. I feel like this person's needed help for a long time and just not gotten it. And so it made them actually go more internal. It forced them to do it. And so now it's like this person, as they're getting stronger, I'm hearing CPTSD, because one of the things that survivors of CPTSD need to do is remind themselves that they're in an adult body and that, you know, they're not small anymore. They're big. They've developed coping mechanisms and skills, and they can leave situations and things like that. So this person, I'm hearing hypervigilance. This person has a strong alert system. Crows are known for that. Like they have one crow that's like on the lookout, you know, keeping watch all the time. And it just comes from this person. Like, this person has very, very strong survival mechanisms that now it's like they're going from surviving to thriving. So, and they are doing that. And this person's being guided by spirit in order to do that. But it's like, you can't get to this person from the outside, because the outside is what was trying to hurt this person, and the inside is what kept them going, kept them alive. And they did need to download survival mechanisms, survival tactics, or they never would have made it. So now they're there and they're learning how to thrive, and this person's kind of dismantling their survival mode tactics so that they can thrive. But it's a process. It's got to be a slow process. This person is in process, and they see everything in process. Like I was kind of starting to say earlier, this person doesn't really look at things in front of them at face value. They always see them in process and flow. Yeah. I think this person's probably very beautiful, very diplomatic on the face of them, that you would never know that they have all of this energy inside of them. This is a person where it kind of bothers me, because people use the term shadow work in a really poor way. They use it to signify like somebody who's maybe demonic or like worships harmful, hurtful, manipulative energies. That's not what shadow work is. And I'm talking about in like jargon in psychology. It's so harmful when we misuse words like that, because shadow work is somebody who delves in their unconscious, looks at traits that they have stuffed down. So it's almost like this person has such a pleasant way about them that you would never know they have such a deepness, such a deep well inside of them. This person also has a lot of anger, a lot of anger, but it's like they use it to propel themselves forward. It's like their own engine inside of them. Yeah. I'm also hearing NF, when I grow up. And it's like, he's like, let me tell you about my ridiculous dreams. And I can tell you're already thinking I'll never succeed. This person's the underdog, but they are driven. And I feel like this person feels like they have some kind of destiny with the star card here. If they don't feel it like so consciously, I just think that there's something fueling this person towards healing and towards some kind of public recognition, I feel like, with the star card here. Also, this card, I'm getting a lot of Egyptian. I think your person really likes Egyptian history, Egyptian, like the Book of the Dead. They like studying things like that, because this has to do with the Nile River Valley, this star card with this pyramid. I'm getting strong Egyptian energy, and I'm hearing Thoth. Wisdom. Yeah, so this person has wisdom, and I'm thinking about Claire Nakti's video where she talks about where people try to steal other people's destiny. That's also a problem with this person. Oh my gosh, this is just coming right out. Is that a lot of people could try to steal this person's destiny, so they're being directed to be more insular with whatever it is that they're doing. But I'm thinking about Claire Nakti's video where she talks about that. Why do people parrot other people or try to steal their destiny? And she talks about the ape of Thoth. And with writing, and where you can become wise seeming instead of actually wise, and where like it leads people to get misled. I think that this person, because they're so independent, because they take so many of their cues from spirit, they're not easily misled. I'm hearing groupthink. And in the age of Aquarius with group energy, it's actually, we're not supposed to all be drones and in groups. We're all supposed to find our own individual self-expression as a part of the group and be valued for that. So this person's a leader in that way, or they're supposed to be. This person's like, yeah, being really, really worked up to some kind of position like that. Because this person's, I heard, aggressively individual. And I'm getting the singer from, what's his name? Brendan Urie. I'm getting Brendan Urie. I love him. I saw an interview with him where he was wearing like women's shoes. He was wearing like thigh-high boots with like regular clothes, like he just wanted to wear thigh-high boots that day, I guess. And I remember thinking that is aggressively individual, and I just loved it so much. And that's how I feel about your person. Like, your person is aggressively individual, and you might feel like this person's individuality has been aggressive at times. And because this person definitely does have a lot of anger inside of them, but I'm hearing rocket fuel, and I'm hearing Rocket Man. So maybe like Elton John, he's again like another person who's just aggressively individual. So yeah, this person's aggressively individual, and they stand out. And maybe because of that, they just prefer to be, I feel like you're dealing with a loner, but this person likes other loners. There's a weird relationship that crows have with wolves, where they can work together, where a crow will like lead a wolf to its prey, and then the wolf kills it, eats what it wants, and then the crow will eat the rest. So you might find that this person will like kind of give you help from a distance, you know? This person has a bird's eye view that can really be helpful to people. Yeah, this person's like a leader, but they like lead people to the nourishment that they need individually, as individuals, with their vision. Okay, so like what you misunderstand though about you is like they love you, they do, and this person does want a relationship with you, but there's something, this person's fear, and again, this person opening up was never safe for this person. So they have a rich inner world. This person wants a balanced relationship with you. They do, with this Justice card. They want to make things right. This person could want to apologize to you for something, for being blocked off, probably, for being closed off. This person, I think, knows that they do this. And if they don't know it now, they're certainly growing. They will grow in their awareness. I do think this person's undergoing a big moment of awareness where a lot of things are making sense to them in their mind in a logical way. And they're healing a lot of this. They really are. They're becoming conscious of themselves in a big way. And it has to happen internally for this person first, and then it's going to be externalized. But I think this person could want to apologize to you, yeah, for being so blocked off. It's almost like they know that they do this. And they might even say, like, I am trying to heal. This person's trying to heal. They really are. This person has a duality to them. I'm also getting Vishaka energy. I've been getting this energy a lot, this like Vishaka Anurata cusp, which is Libra into Scorpio, right? We have Libra energy represented here. This crone energy to me is Scorpionic and also Saturnian, which again, that's Anurata. Strong Anurata energy here. This person, I think this person has had to move away from their family. Energetically, they've had to cut their family off in some way. And I think for a lot of you, they've had to move physically away from their family. Yeah. This person like reinvents themselves. I think this person might have a short temper. They just don't have they don't tolerate like a lot. They are very goal-oriented though with this star energy. I really do. There's something here that this person's working towards, and there is something about balancing out their energies because this, like I said, this person has a dual nature to them that is often, I think, misunderstood. This person also can be very sexual if that is an energy that, if this is like a romantic thing. But sometimes they can be drawn to toxic partners that remind them of that early family environment, you know. Dr. Ramani, who has a beautiful channel here on YouTube where she helps people like survivors of trauma and things, she talks about the nervous system. When somebody feels like home to you, that means that they represent that early home environment. So a lot of times survivors of abuse like this, when somebody feels like home, it's like they're drawn to it like a moth to a flame, but then it's like that home environment was toxic in some way, so then they can be drawn to those same types. But this person, I think that's also why like they're more removed. They don't really move. They're trying to be less impulsive. They're trying to stop themselves from moving towards people that they want to move towards. And that could have happened with you, pile number one, because they want to move towards you. They want to have a relationship with you that's fair, that's balanced, that's loving, that's equal give and take. But this person kind of stops themselves because they are like, it's never good when somebody feels like home, you know? Yeah, so this person, they like to, it's like a catch-22. It's a catch-22 for this person to be in. I'm really drawn towards this type of a person, but whenever I go towards that type of a person, I end up getting played, getting manipulated. So I actually need to take time to be alone and to heal. So this person, you could have met this person when they were in a really introverted state and they were doing a lot of this healing work, or they're doing it currently and now. But this person's looked over by the heavens. I'm hearing heaven smiles upon this person because they are vulnerable. This person is vulnerable in their home space. But like when they're out in the world, it's almost like they put on armor and they go out into the world. This person, if you saw this person in their home and with their guards down, then this person would surprise you, I think, pile number one. Yeah, they're very... The Magician is the I card. It's personal will. There's something about this person's solar plexus chakra that needs to be activated or something like this. This person is very skillful with this Magician energy here. The Magician and the Devil are opposite energies. This came out in another reading too. And so this person has learned how to take this toxic energy and transform it. Literally, I'm hearing Rumpelstiltskin turn straw into gold. This person turns straw into gold, and you'll never, Rumpelstiltskin, you have to guess this person's name. This person, I think that it's not fair, but this person kind of like, if you can see this other side to them, they trust you more. You know, if you can guess their real name. Do you know what I mean? I'm hearing this song. It's like, tell them all I know now. Shout it from the rooftops. Shout it from the sidelines. All we had is gone now. Hold on. It's an older song. Anyways, it's like, tell them all I know now. Shout it from the rooftops. Write it on the skyline. All we had is gone now. I feel like you'll probably be able to find that song just from those lyrics, but I always think, tell them all I know now. A Course in Miracles says, like, we're always teaching and we're always learning. This person doesn't shout it, but wants to shout it from the rooftops, like at the people who've hurt them, like, tell them all I know now. Tell them why I know that. You know, that kind of energy. This person has some grit, I'm telling you. They're going places. And this person, I think they were like, you know what? Fine, I can't trust anybody. I'm still going to make it on my own. So you have a highly independent person here. And I do feel like there's strong Aries, Libra axis in their chart. This person's pulling on a lot of Aryan energy. And maybe they see opposite energy in you, this Libran energy, where you're very diplomatic, you're very beautiful, you're very giving in your energy. Libras are just so pleasant, you know, and they're self-sacrificing. And so this person might be drawn to that opposite energy, but they don't know why. Because it's like, how do you just trust people? I don't trust people. Whenever I trust people, I get manipulated and played. This person can spot a snake, I'm telling you that. So how that's affected your relationship, they've been very blocked off with the Four of Pentacles. This person's so avoidant. I really do feel like that. You're either dealing, I'm getting more fearful avoidant than dismissive avoidant. Thais Gibson, if you want to learn more about the attachment styles, I highly recommend her channel. But yeah, like where this person's very fearfully avoidant. This person craves an intimacy that can stop time with relationships here. They want deep relationships, you know, very sexual relationships, honestly. But then they can be scared of them at the same time. There's like that push-pull within this person of, I want to move towards it, but every time I do, you know. This person's been through a lot, you guys. So the advice here for you in dealing with this person is a Seven of Pentacles. This is, I think it's just telling you to wait it out. Like, this person is engaged in a process. I can tell you that, pile number one. This person's not someone who sits in their filth. They're not. This person is somebody who is being heavily and actively guided by spirit, who is able to hear spirit, they've moved mountains is what I want to hear. Is what I want to hear. Is what I'm getting. This person has moved mountains. And there's some kind of Jesus quote that's like, if even with a faith the size of a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, get up and move, and it will move. That this person has faith the size of a mustard seed is what I'm getting. They've always had that. That's what this flame is. And so, because of that, this person has been guided by spirit. That's why this spirit smiles on this person, is like, even in the darkest of nights, this person has not given up on their spirituality. They've not, I'm hearing, you've kept my ways or something like that. Like, yeah, this person is, they really try to be fair. They try to hear things. I'm really getting Maslow's pyramid, you know, like this person has really struggled meeting their basic needs, their safety, security needs, but somehow it's like they still manage to self-actualize. Yeah, with this Hangman energy, I think you guys might be dealing with a psychic or somebody, they've been guided their whole life. This is a part of, this person's being initiated into something. And life seems to flip on its head. That's what I'm getting with this like very independent energy. You would look at this person and you would think that a certain outcome should happen. It's not true with this person. This is why I like astrology, right? Because there's no one size fits all narrative. I'm fond of saying, if you're east of the river, you've got to walk west to get there. If you're west of the river, you've got to walk east to get there. That means a line is 2 points. You've got to know where you're going, but you've also got to locate where you're at. And one size fits all. Like we have to be able to find the systems that work for us. And I think that's what's going on here with this medallion. This person is trying to find a containing system to help ground them. Yeah, this person does, like, they are trying to ground this energy. But that's it, is like this person people who have like a North Node in Aries, strong, they're supposed to be moving towards that independent Aryan fire energy that is very intuitive and heavily guided by spirit. They have a dharma in this world. A lot of times these people are blocked off from outside influence. They are, and they have to be. And so that's what I mean. There's something about this person where everything seems to flip on its head. And spirit's doing that around this person. If you feel around this person nothing seems to make sense, it's spirit's doing that in this person's bubble in order in order to get this person to only trust themselves and to listen to spirit. I would be very wary of giving this person advice because they're told not to listen to it. And if this person needs advice from you, they'll ask you directly because spirit will say, you need to go to this person to get this thing. You need to go to that person to get this thing. Very independent energy. And it's part of their spiritual journey with the hangman here. This crone energy is so interesting. This person speaks a lot of wisdom. It can be very direct though. This person has a lot of fire energy. This person really likes older souls, but, oh wait, what am I getting? You guys, I think there was like an older woman in this person's life that really messed them up. Could have been their mother. But it's like this person got some kind of information. It turned on a dime and like this person, like the fantasy that they had about this person completely fell away. Yeah, there's something about that energy. So then this person, like they have embodied that crone energy themselves. I'm getting a lot of messages from this pile. This person has something they're supposed to do, pile number one. They're not ready to start doing it yet. This person's work is entirely internal. If this person seems aloof, it's because there's so much going on inside this person. I'm hearing child of destiny. This is spirit's baby. Do you know what I mean? This is spirit's baby. And I'm also hearing what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. What else? This is crazy. So what else do you misunderstand about this person? There's something else that I'm missing about that flame card. Okay, this person feels a lot of grief for moving away from relationships. This person's directed in some ways for their own healing. This person's undergoing a big clearing process. And I'm hearing in order to become something different, you must first become nothing. So this person is, I feel like, first of all, very adept, very used to going through death processes. This person has strong Pluto contacts. I'm sure of it. Scorpio contacts, Pluto contacts, could be to their moon, could be to their sun, something. Could be to their Venus with all these relationships. This person's relationships need to keep turning over, and this person kind of always is reinventing themselves. But this person is directed to move on from relationships in order to get closer to God. This person's like a sage. But it causes them a lot of grief. And then, but they have, and also if this person might not know that you like them. Oh my, we've got a match set. And we've got this Two of Cups back here. And there's something about grounding. So this person, through their partner, maybe this person's being directed towards a partner that's really going to help them ground in the material world. So it'll complete that Maslow's pyramid or something like that. Or people who can, if it's not a relationship, which I mean, it looks like it is, but, or maybe this person, it's like mother, father, surrogates or something, but there's people that are destined to be in this person's life to help ground them, you know? Yeah, so that they can move towards some kind of success here on the physical world. This is interesting. This is heavy energy. Maybe this is a lot of people, but this person can have physical pain from stuffing a lot of things down, and they're trying to heal that. They could be working with a doctor or professional, and that's going to help change their destiny. I keep hearing child of destiny, like when they're harmonizing that. So yeah, like maybe you don't realize that this person's in quite a bit of physical pain. Maybe they could have headaches. But it's like headaches and then lower back pain or something like that, where it's like I don't know. I'm not trying to diagnose anyone. I'm just trying to see what I'm seeing in the cards. And I feel like this person, yeah, they're destined to work on that physical pain, and then that's going to help to change their destiny. Yeah. This was very interesting. I'm trying to trust the messages that I'm getting more and not limit myself. Whenever I get really interesting ones like these, I'm always curious if they resonate. Oh yeah, look, this person's past is what causes them. This person is doing a lot of reflecting on their past. It's actually is what has helped them grow in wisdom. You know, they say sages are made by revisiting the basics. This person is definitely doing that. This person has a lot of hidden enemies from their past. They're learning about how to spot a snake, hidden enemies. They learn a lot about that from their past. Okay, wow. And they're learning how to trust spirit. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot to misunderstand about this person because they're so heavily in the spiritual world. That's what I was getting with the hangman as well too. This person could be isolated, or they're drawn to more isolated spaces. They could have spent time in a monastery, a prison, a hospital, things like that. And that time was there, or this person's drawn towards those spaces in order to listen to spirit, to be guided by spirit. Yeah, because this person is supposed to be getting internal. Look at this. This is a big destiny. This person is being activated. They're being activated. This person's kundalini is activated. That's what's going on. So when your kundalini gets activated, right, they say great and terrible things can happen. And that's what I'm getting with this anger. This person has like a lot of anger, especially in their lower chakras. Mostly this person's upper chakras are being lit up right now. But that's part of, I think this person, they're doing some kind of body work because you know, if this is a Western person, because Western people are told outright in scriptures they're not to be messing with their chakras because great and terrible things can happen. You hear very vanilla narratives in the West about, oh, I'm activating my kundalini and my chakras. It's like kind of not funny. It's like kind of not a thing to mess with. That's why this person's directed to be very, very internal. But there is something here where it's like the physical body, moving things in the physical body is actually helping this person integrate and heal and reach their destiny or something like that. So, okay, pile number one, this was wild. This was a journey. If that resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would love to hear about this in the comment section. It does help me build my own intuition and learn to trust the messages that I'm getting from spirit. So, yeah, I'll just leave that there. Bye, guys. Okay, pile number two. What do you misunderstand about this person? Okay, I'm hearing that song, while we're young, dumb, and broke. It's called Young, Dumb, and Broke. Yeah. So maybe you want to listen to that song. But what I'm kind of getting from that and from this spread is like whatever you're misunderstanding about this person, it has more to do with time and space than it has to do with like who this person is. Like, in other words, I think this person was going through a phase, or they're going through a phase when they're around you now. But I feel like maybe for some of you this is past energy, because we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, meaning that wheel has turned, a cycle has ended, and this person, you start to see this person blooming and blossoming and expanding in some way, and it's such opposite energy than you saw them in before. And maybe that's why you're here and you're wondering, what did I miss with this person? Because the energy that you saw this person in, or see this person in currently, it's very sad. It's very kind of down and out, very apathetic, very bored, and not present. It's like this person's just not present. They're not seeing whatever it is that you're trying to offer this person. And I'm hearing that Halsey song. It's like, I tried to help you, it just made you mad. Oh yeah, it's You Should Be Sad by Halsey. So I feel like, yeah, you tried to help this person. You could tell that they were kind of in a funk, that they were feeling down and out, but maybe you thought that this was like who this person really was, or something. But I feel like this person, they were or they are going through some kind of a rite of passage with the Six of Swords. I feel like when you met this person, a big chapter of their life had just closed, and it was something that had given this person a lot of purpose and like a strong sense of self and sense of meaning. And so this person was kind of leaving that behind. The Six of Swords can be somebody going on like the river Styx, that journey to the underworld. And when we think of that plutonic energy, we think of deep, dark transformation. So it's like this person was undergoing some kind of rite of passage, but also when you were around this person, I feel like they were doing the regular thing. They were doing like the 9 to 5 thing. And again, with that young, dumb, and broke energy and the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Queen of Pentacles too. This person, I think, was really wrapped up in just meeting their basic needs. Yeah, and I'm kind of getting like Maslow's pyramid turned on its head. This person was focused on their safety, security needs, their physiological needs. They were trying to live like the normal, regular life. But with the Six of Swords, it's like this person, I think they were, oh, there's another song. They were struggling to adjust in some way, but it was like, oh, it's a Taylor Swift song. Oh my gosh. And literally she says something like, I've been having a hard time adjusting. I had the shiniest wheels, now they're rusting. I didn't think you'd care if I came back. I have a lot of regrets about that. So this person could be having a lot of regrets, or they could have been having a lot of regrets about something. I think this person was really just down. Okay, so there's other things too that I feel like are going on here. But wait, I just want to finish my thought, because this person, yeah, they're like going on this journey down the river Styx is what it's looking like. But there is this energy of like a functioning dysfunction, where it's not like this person was feeling kind of uninspired. And in whatever it was. And I know that can be like a really painful message if you were trying to date this person or something, and it can feel like a judgment on like the way that you live. But I feel like this person, it's so much bigger than this. And it really does feel tied to a time and place. It doesn't feel tied to like you as a person, pile number 2. It feels tied to like a time and a place in this person's life. Also a place. I feel like this person was kind of looking around and they didn't see the life that they wanted to live, So another thing that I feel like you misunderstand about this person is that they're highly imaginative with this energy up here. Like this person was in their own inner world a lot. They can be in their own inner world a lot. Rahu kind of can do that. This person could have strong Rahu in their chart, where they could have Rahu conjunct Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or this person could have a lot of planets in a Rahu ruled nakshatra, which is in the middle of all the air signs. So Ardra is in Gemini, Swati is in Libra, and Shadabhisha is in Aquarius. So this person has a lot of mental energy, highly creative energy. And I feel like this person can get sucked into like fantasy worlds. They might like movies like, like Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter, like the ones that have like really developed worlds in them, like this person can get sucked into that. But I feel like this person was doing the regular 9 to 5 thing, and they were really just I feel like they pruned themselves. They pulled all their pretty shoots in and they shot all the energy down to their roots, and then they started manifesting. I think is kind of what they did. It's almost like, I feel like you saw a person that wasn't really trying hard externally, but they came off of a time where they were. This person is a tryhard, first of all. Like they have a lot of goals that they want to work towards, and that's part of what they were doing whenever they were around you. And that's where this misunderstanding kind of comes from, because this is just a very insular person. And I feel like you were trying to pull them out of that. But we talk about this a lot on this channel, and I'm super getting this with this person, that energy of being in the chrysalis, right? Because when you met this person, they were the goo. You know, the caterpillar doesn't just like go in the cocoon and put wings on itself. Like it turns entirely to goo, to where it's neither the caterpillar it was before it entered the chrysalis or the butterfly it's going to be whenever it comes out of the chrysalis. I'm really hearing bracket or a joint. Like your person, you met your person in like a joint time. Where like they had finished a cycle and they were kind of aimless. They didn't really know where they wanted to go with their life. They were just imagining. And I'm hearing Belle, like, I want much more than this provincial life. They knew that they didn't want to live a regular life, at least not now, at least not at that time or now. They just knew they weren't, this person wasn't trying to settle down. They weren't trying to put roots down, but they were trying to take care of their basic needs in some way. Yeah. And so, yeah, I feel like the person you met was goo. But the big thing about butterflies is you can't puncture the chrysalis from the outside or you'll kill the butterfly. You know, even if the butterfly is fully formed and is trying to push its way out of that chrysalis, it relies on that in order to build the strength in its wings in order for it to fly. Otherwise, it'll just sit there and die. So it's like this person had to go through this very, I know it might be really hard to hear this, pile number 2. I'm just trying to say what I see in the cards. But it feels like this person was always going to be in their cocoon and then they were going to kind of fly away, you know? I'm hearing that song, I'll Fly Away. I'll Fly Away, Oh Glory. I can't think of who sings that. That girl group, you know? The Waylon Jennies? Maybe it's the Waylon Jennies. Okay, so another thing that I think maybe you misunderstand about this person is something about children, like their views on children, the way they are with their children, their views on motherhood, that kind of thing. Like, and it's going to be different for all of your people, because I feel like whatever you think it is, that's not it. This person has kind of a non-traditional energy to them. Like they want adventure. This person craves adventure. And I'm thinking of Claire Nakti's video. If you're dealing with a feminine energy here, because our girl, the patron saint of this channel, Claire Nakti, she has this video on the female spiritual path and like the female adept. And like when a female energy is ready to become that female adept, she starts saying things and craving. First of all, she craves knowledge, right? And that is that Jupiter energy, that husband energy, that gnosis. But she also starts craving she doesn't want the regular life, you know? Actually, her video on Beauty and the Beast, maybe I'll link it below. It's such a good video, but she talks, it's not just the feminine path, it's the masculine as well too. Like what it looks like when each of these people are ready. I feel like if you're dealing with the feminine energy here, it's like this person was ready to grow and to expand and to blossom on, and I'm hearing when the student is ready, the teacher appears with the wheel. This person was just like on the verge of something. Now, for some of you guys, like that's a really positive view. That's for some of you guys if you know you're dealing with a really high vibrational person. Now, if you're dealing with a low vibrational person, and you were like dating this person and they were leading you on, making you think that they wanted some kind of traditional life when the whole time they were imagining the day that they could leave, like that is terrible. But I feel like you're going to know the difference between the two. The person that I'm really seeing laid out in front of me though is a person that was just feeling really sad, feeling lost. This person felt like they really didn't have a sense of self. This is a person, like I keep getting this energy of Purva Falguni, which is the Venus ruled nakshatra in the middle of Leo. And I'm getting that with this womb energy. Like that is very creative energy. It's very leonine. It's very, think about Leo, you know, it's very leadership oriented, theatrical, romantic, fun, you know, passionate, vital, you know? And I feel like you saw the exact opposite person here. Yeah. So I feel like this put a damper on your relationship there. Like with the Temperance. And I feel like there's like a long road. Also, this connection could be divinely guided. Yeah, this connection could be divinely guided in some way. But this person had to leave you, pile number 2. I'm really strongly getting that. I don't know if that brings you comfort or not, but this person kind of has to leave. This is a very independent person. They crave adventure. They like to test their mettle. This is someone who needs to like live their experience, you know? Yeah. I feel like this person was turning down a lot of opportunities. You could have been inviting this person out a lot or something, and they kept turning things down. And you just felt like they didn't care about you, or they didn't see the value in whatever it was that you were bringing to the table, that your cup was higher, right? This is the Ace of Cups. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Because it feels like with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom, like the wheel turned and your person expanded. This is Jupiter energy. This is also Jupiter energy. Jupiter rules the 9th house of travel, higher education, gurus, guides. All of that could be themes in your person's life. I feel like they were craving those things, but they were just living like a regular life, you know? And it at the wrong time, pile number 2, because this person was trying to expand, but they were weighted down with like obligation and responsibilities. And so maybe this person, I'm really just feeling this person couldn't see you fully. They were really sad and really depressed. Please don't yell at me. I know some of your people, they did you dirty, and depression is no excuse to treat someone terrible, and people should be clear about their intentions and all of that. I totally agree, pile number 2. But so your advice to this person is, if you feel a strong connection with this person, and honestly, like I'm getting that with this womb energy here, look how close these colors are. I mean, what you were offering this person is like almost exactly the same colors that are in this card. It's amazing to me because these are from 2 different decks. Do you know what I mean? That's why I feel like this is divinely guided. And if you like this person, you know, I feel like you should reach out with the the 8 of Wands. I feel like, yeah, you should reach out to this person. The 8 of Wands is all about messages, but like lively, like exciting. Hey, what's up? How's it going? I saw your pictures on Instagram. Where are you now? You look like you're in Tibet, or like wherever this person is, you know, how are things? I hope you're doing well. Like that high energy, because maybe you're not used to seeing that in this person, but you're going to get that side of them back. If you reach out in that way. Also, if you are still around this person, offer to travel with them, you know, as soon as that's possible for you. And even if it's just like a day trip, if you do something fun, if you break out of the mold, if you do something a little adventurous with this person, then I think they're just really going to appreciate that. Get them out of their regular routine, and you're going to see this other side to them. But basically the misunderstanding is like whatever you're seeing in this person, if it's sad, if it's kind of Eeyore energy, it's a phase. Like this person's going through a phase. You also, I kind of feel like you can't help this person out of it. 6 of Pentacles. Well, maybe you can. What? Hold on. Oh boy. That song by Taylor Swift is called This Is Me Trying. I just wanted you to know that this is me trying. So I feel like you were trying with this person and they were also trying. I kind of feel like there's a part of this that is very independent, like that your person just is really independent and like very mental, you know? And it's like hard to break through that shell with this person. And also because this person actually is manifesting. It feels like there's something that's supposed to come through this person into the world with this womb card, whether it is a child or whether it is like, this person has a lot of like business ideas and things, I'm telling you, because we have a lot of air energy coming through and that rules Artha, it's business, it's communication, things like that. I just feel like your person has a lot of goals and dreams, and they're like, there is a kind of a part of them that's not going to be happy until they start working towards those, you know? Yeah, they've got a lot of ideas. It's like, which one should I pick? Also, I'm hearing Nicki Minaj. Now it's, which world tour should I go on to take? See, you told me I would lose, but I won. I might cup a million Jimmy Choos just for fun. Yeah. What song is that? Oh, in LA with Lindsay. Got the eye of the tiger. The Lion of Judah. Yeah. Now it's just me and my time. It's just me and my prime. All the things I tried to tell them, they gonna see it in time. Tell them bees get a stick. I'm done leading the blind. Okay. Sorry. I can't think of that name of that song. I can't think of it. Something about being lonely at the top or something. But yeah, so this person has some goals and some dreams. You know how like sometimes they say with men too, like they really just can't settle down until they feel like they've achieved something in the world, like whatever it is that they want to achieve. That's the energy that this person's in, where it's like they're in this kind of like they have something they want to go out and get. They have this person's in hunter energy. Yeah. But if you wanted to reach out to this person, you could, definitely, with the Eight of Wands. That's your advice. What can you expect from this person, though? I mean, this is Saturn and this is Libra. Saturn exalts in Libra. So I feel like you're going to get somebody who's like very well balanced. It might be kind of professional talk for whatever reason. This person is busy. Like it might be a little restrictive, but like it'll be friendly. It would be friendly. And yeah, like I don't know. I feel like you're going to still see this beautiful side to this person. So I don't know if that was helpful or not, pile number 2, but that's really what I'm getting. This person was kind of in a defensive mode. They were biding their time. They went dormant. I'm really getting dormant. Their energy was just dormant at the time. Like they put all that energy back into their roots. It looked like winter time, you know, on the surface of this person, but under it, all the little rooties were still alive in this person. You know what I mean? That it's just got that energy to it. We all go through times like that. So I hope that this was not so triggering for you, pile number 2, but that is what I'm getting in the cards. If that did resonate, please let me know in the comment section. And thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys. Oh, wow. Okay. Pile number 3. What do you misunderstand about this person? This person is entirely overwhelmed. Pile number 3, I don't need to do this reading. I could just flash the words burnout over and over again, just in big red flashing letters, like on the screen. Burnout, burnout. This person's completely overwhelmed, pile number 3. And it feels like there's a lot of love here, actually both ways. Like it feels very sweet, very simple, very just sweet love. And I think that's part of the misunderstanding, because what I'm seeing, what I'm seeing for your person is that this could be someone where maybe you know this person from their job. There seems to be a group involved with this village energy, and this person's a giver in that situation. Right, with this Bardo energy, I'm kind of hearing vampiric, like there's a lot of people that want something from this person, at least right now. I don't know why I just heard tax season. So maybe your person's an accountant and everyone and their mother is doing taxes, but there's just like, this person has like this bright energy right now. A lot of people need a lot of things from this person. And I'm hearing it takes a village. So your person, and with this Justice 10 of Pentacles energy right here, this could be, your person could be in a relationship, they could be married. This also could be a business. And if it's a business, there seems like there's some kind of like professional code of conduct or something. That's like another variable here that's causing this big misunderstanding here as well too. Because to me, pile number 3, this looks like your person is a giver to a group in a situation. This is like, they're always giving. And that's something that I don't feel like it's quite a misunderstanding, because you seem to be very aware of this. But I think you felt like your relationship was kind of being called up to the next level in some way, where there was like a one-on-one relationship that you have with this person. And then you were like, wait, maybe there's a lot of people who think that they have a one-on-one relationship with this person, and I don't want to be a burden to this person. You have genuine love for this person because you're like, I'm not trying to drain this person's energy. I'm not trying to be a burden to this person. I genuinely like this person. I think we were getting along. It looked like we had a really beautiful beginning here. You felt like things were growing and expanding with this person, and they were. But you know what? This person, I'm hearing they crashed and burned, like with the 10 of Swords, because a lot of times this card can represent, what's it called? Hysteria, because as it goes, like one sword will kill you, 10 swords is overkill. But I don't think it's hysteria with this person. I think it was like they were chugging along, I totally got this, everything's totally fine, and then it was like boom. You know? So I don't know, maybe your person is something like an accountant where there's some kind of seasonal work and your person was like, I totally got this. Oh yeah, I totally got this. And they were multitasking, they were doing their wizardry, and then all of a sudden this person started feeling overwhelmed. They didn't realize how many things they had going and pulling on their energy. What's showing up really big for your person is a relationship or a business. Like, I think there's a lot going on behind the scenes with this person that you maybe don't know about that's pulling on their energy. And so this person, it looks like they've really had to pull back the influx of energy that they have incoming. And some of you guys, I'm getting like, maybe this person left you on red, because pages are messages, and we have messages here too. And this person looks like they're blocking their messages. I'm kind of getting a sense that this person hasn't checked their email in a while. I'm just hearing your person doesn't have the bandwidth. So maybe your person did, like, they left you on red and you were like, wait a minute, like, I love you. I thought you loved me. I thought we were doing this. And, yeah, like I'm hearing inundated, like this person was just inundated. This to me right here, like just this energy is somebody that's getting inundated with a lot of energy. And for some of you guys, if this person's like working in a professional capacity, I think this person might get a lot of attention. Just, with this Libran energy, like they could be very beautiful, they could be very eloquent, they could be very diplomatic in some way, and so people really like them. They want to work with them in some way, or they want to be in a relationship with them, because the 8 of Wands can be Cupid's arrows. And so this person maybe is deflecting a lot of messages, deflecting a lot of offers right now, because they're out of balance. That's what you misunderstand about them. So pile number 3, I'm thinking this is a situation where you're thinking that it's something that you did, and it's not. It's like this is entirely on this person's end, I'm seeing. They feel overwhelmed. And they feel out of balance, because I feel like your person is a giver. Or at least now, currently, I keep hearing tax season. And maybe it's not taxes, but it's like this, it feels like it's very cyclical. Like it's right now. Something's happening right now in this person's business, in this person's personal life, and it needs their attention, and they feel like they're running on empty. Because I'm just seeing someone who gives a lot, but doesn't replenish their tank very well. And they could be learning about this. Your person's maybe learning about boundaries and how to manage themselves a little bit better. I'm also seeing Iron Man, where he's like, he plugs his heart in and like clicks it in when he's ready to put the suit on, but then he's got to take it off, and he's got to take that out like when he's done. So maybe your person's learning how to be more balanced in this situation, but it feels like you feel like you're on the outside looking in on this person right now. And I got to say, what I'm seeing in the cards, pile number 3, is your person doesn't want you to feel like that. They do see you. They see you like differently. They do see you as like apart from this group, whatever this group is. This could be like your church group. This could be, whatever group this is. But sometimes this person has to retreat, and I'm seeing that with this person, because this card, the Village card in this deck, it says something like, the village is where we go for nourishment, but then we also have to go beyond it. Like sometimes we also have to go beyond it. And your person could have gone beyond it, and they could have gone to sit in this mountain in the dark for a second and just breathe and sit with the mud. Do you know what I mean? Like, so that's what I feel like you misunderstand about this person. I feel like I don't need to draw a card for how they feel about you with this energy. I think it's very sweet. And I think they do want to grow things with you. But let's just see, how is pile number 3 feeling about this person? Because I feel like that's part of the misunderstanding, is how do they feel about you? Do they want a one-on-one relationship with you? And I think the answer is yes. Also, your advice here with the Judgment card is just like, call it what it is. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like there's kind of an elephant in the room here. There's like a third party that you know about. It feels like it could be a business. And for some of you, it's like some kind of professional code of conduct where like, you know, if this person's a therapist or something, like they're not supposed to be too buddy-buddy with you, you know, or like friendly. And so maybe they're trying to be respectful of that like professional line here as well too, or you are. It feels like it could be you, you know, but you also feel like you're missing out on this relationship with this person. Oh, look, the Fool. Yeah, this person feels like very, very friendly. Look, the Fool and the Lovers, please. Look, and the Four of Swords. This is like all about healing. This is just needing to take a break, needing to rest. This person, yeah, like because of business. So, and you know, the Nine of Pentacles, to me, this card always talks about somebody who has to put their focus on business things, but they have to forego love things. And I feel like you got caught up in that pile number 3. And maybe this person's not communicating. I feel like it's throwing you because this person's usually very eloquent, but their tank's on empty. That's basically what I'm seeing. But this is beautiful. This is definitely like beautiful energy. They felt like there was a new beginning. They felt happy. They felt like they could be themselves. With the Lovers card, it feels like you're their group, their community. They love you. I really do think that. Yeah, it just feels like you were like, wait, I thought we loved each other. I haven't heard from you in a month. But if you haven't, just know that there's something going on with this person. They love you. The aces can also be foundations, and the foundation of this relationship is love. It feels very pure with the Ace of Cups here. So that's really what I'm getting for you guys, pile number 3. What do you misunderstand about this person? They're crying in a corner somewhere. They're weeping. Anything else? Oh boy. This person's turning down a lot of opportunities right now. They are, because for some of you guys, this person, something just kicked off. It feels sudden. There was like a sudden shift in direction where it was like, okay, maybe they were waiting on some kind of news or something, and then all of a sudden they got it, and then their schedule filled up, and they were like, oh my gosh, I have to handle this. That's really what it feels like. Yeah, Hermit. This person I feel like is trying and failing. I don't want to say that, but that's what I'm getting in the cards. I feel like your person's trying and failing to replenish their energy. They are, I'm really getting like, for some of you, they left you on red. It's like, for some of you guys, if you sent this person a message, they know about it. They want to respond. I just feel like they don't have the energy. That's what I'm getting. Or maybe they do respond and you get like one-word answers and you're like, are you trying to brush me off? This person is just overwhelmed. There's something going on here. And it doesn't have anything to do with you. Queen of Cups, this person loves you. Get off my channel, pile number 3. You guys, you don't need to worry about this. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah. So, and like the advice is with the Judgment card, just to call it out. Just call it what it is. And I'm also hearing Taylor Swift, call it what you want. Yeah, call it what you want to. My castle crumbled overnight. I brought a knife to a gunfight. This person feels underwhelmed. I brought a knife to a gunfight. I really do. I kind of am getting the energy of the Fool. This person was like, doo-doo-doo. Tax season's going to be great this year. I have my coffee like on some kind of subscription. I've been drinking a lot of water. I've been getting my sunshine. I'm about to handle this. And then all of a sudden, I feel like I just see this person get like thrown under a pile of papers. And they're like, I'm okay. But like this person's not okay. So I didn't mean to laugh at that, pile number 3. I just feel like your person's overwhelmed and it's not personal to you. It might feel personal, pile number 3. It kind of feels like, oh man. Like that's kind of what I'm getting with the Page of Cups. But we also have 10 of Swords, which can be just betrayal or like just a painful ending here. Also, like, I feel like this person is terrified of their inbox. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's that kind of energy. They're just trying to go in a cave and lick their wounds. So anyways, I feel like I can just keep repeating myself, but that's what I have for you guys, pile number 3. If that resonated, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Bye, guys.